Guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. I just want to try something new today. I wanted to crochet the project I'm making while answering the tag questions from Miss Zoe. The first question is, how long have you been crocheting? I have been crocheting since my elementary days. I was 12 and I learned crochet from my teacher, my home economics teacher. And from then we were making doilies, or what we call then was motifs. So I learned from my teacher from grade 6, and I remember making motifs. There is going to be one project that is going to be a tabletop, but then I made 2 of them. And I also remember my teacher, she asked me to make her bolero, but when I finished with it, it turned out a bit loose, so she made another student from another section remake it for her. Okay, so what am I making? I'm making a blouse from this Japanese book that I purchased so long ago, and I'm going to try to make this one. I already made the front part of it, and I'm in the process of continuing on with the back part. So the second question is from the tag question: how did you learn, or who taught you to crochet? So our teacher, she's the one who taught me how to crochet. But I remember when I was younger, I used to look at my cousin's work. One of my cousins, she made a simple double crochet that she made into a necklace. So I was quite envious with her because of that. So I'm pretty fascinated with crochet from before. So to answer that question, that is my teacher. Okay, so the third question is, why did you start making YouTube videos? So I remember back then, last 2014, when I started making YouTube videos, I found out about the yarn community. I have found podcasters who show and tell their items, the crochet and knit items online on YouTube. It was then also that I discovered the cast of crew, and I wanted to be a part of it. That's when I met Miss Chan, and I really wanted to make a podcast so much that I started Gantsilyera. And back then I have made a lot of videos. My first video is slanted and it is in Tagalog. So I was starting then and learning how to make videos, and I wanted so bad to be a part of the yarn community, so I started Gantsilyera. And so that is when I started to make YouTube videos. Okay, so the fourth question is, what is your favorite type of project to make? I would say that I really like making amigurumis, but I don't usually use them. So I'm leaning towards making bags, because in making bags I can use them, and it is also some form of selling technique, because when people sees it, they asked about it, and they usually asked for the price of it, and then that's when I started talking to them about my business. So I'm thinking that will be favorite my favorite item to make recently. So okay, so the fifth question or the last question is, do members of your family crochet or do other similar crafts? Okay, just gonna count this. Two, four, six. I would say that they are not really into crochet, but there are members of my family that loves making crafts, other types of crafts. Like my Ate Rina, she's good with making paper maches. And when we are making projects, she's usually the one to make that. Like projects from school, some costumes, she's the one to start making them. And I remember making some parol or lanterns for a contest at Marius's class or Marius's school, and we came up second place in making that parol, and it is made out of raw materials like plastic spoons that we put glitters in. And Sophie, she's been learning how to finger crochet that, and I also lend her some of the chenille yarn that I have for practice. Other members of the family like Marius, he likes drawing stuff like the characters from Five Nights at Freddy, and he also is learning how to draw from YouTube, and he's pretty good with it, I must say. Other ones, Micole, she likes lettering and making some doodle arts. She likes lettering Bible verses and putting it on her cell phone. And other classmates of her really likes that, and so she makes them some. So I guess those are the people who are a member of my family that makes crafts. Not really related to mine, but like my mom, she used to be a sewer of curtains. So it's from her that I learned how to sew. She also made some sofa covers. I think I learned that from her. I got it from her. So I guess those are it. That's answering Miss Zoe's tag questions in a different type of way. And I hope that you enjoy watching my videos, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a happy crafting day. Okay, so I just wanted to point out or clear stuff why call my why I call my podcast Gantsilyera. Actually, I just made it up. And in Filipino or in Tagalog, crochet is called ganchillo, which I think it came from the Spanish word ganchillo in another type of spelling. So, since it is ganchillo here in the Philippines, I erased the letter O and I put era on the last part of it to make it Gantsilyera. Because here in the Philippines, we call engineers ingeniero and carpentero with the arrow on the last part of the word. So to make it on the female side, I put era on Gantsilyera, so it will sound like a female crocheter. So just made it up. And some people also are asking about my account name or wondering about it. It is spelled or pronounced cedie aqui. So cedie aqui. Why did I choose cedie aqui? Cedie is from the nickname that I used during my chatting days. I call myself cedie there, and MIRC. That's my nickname. And I just added Aki, which is the start of my last name, Aquino. So it is pronounced cedie Aki. And also cedie is, I got it from an old cartoons that I usually watch when I was younger. And it was cedie ang munting prinsipe, or cedie the little prince. So that's what I use usually for my accounts. It just stick on me. I used that on my Ragnarok account, or when I was playing Ragnarok back then. And that is why I call my account name cedie.